Going to move on with the presentation. Very informal. I'm just going to highlight the different elements, the functionality about the Statista portal. If you have any questions or need clarification, feel free to, chat me or ask me a question. But everything I'm showing you now, you have the same functionality, the same access with the test trial link that you have, and also if you're interested moving forward with a campus license subscription. Okay. So with that, we shall begin. All right, as we log on to Statista.com, you'll be directed to the home page. There'll be a notation here that says welcome and the school name, or some schools like to put the students or the mascot name. It just gives you a green light that you're on the portal ready to search. We have a large search box, very similar to Google, that we put in a subject that we want to get information about. We are a generalist platform, and we have about 80,000 topics. With each one of the broad category searches, we provide, very similar to an Amazon search, we give you other options, other research to consider, which is more specific than the general search term. Your search results will populate below. There's different colors. Each one of those denotes the different search areas that we have the information under. We have drop downs here that will give you a more filtered and targeted search, and those facets once again. We'll start off with statistics. We have 1.5 million statistics on the portal. It doesn't matter which one of these that we're interested in. You have the same functionality and the same access with each and every one. Here is the data and information. We could customize it and then exporting it either as a PNG or as a PDF. The only difference is that a PNG is a higher resolution, it's a better quality of the slide. So you could use that for your research journal, you can use that for a presentation as well. We also have an Excel spreadsheet export, so if you were looking for the raw data, you could click on that. It will open up. You have the capabilities to edit it from the top toolbar. The first tab is the source. The second tab is the raw data. So if you needed to add the functions, if you needed to create a pie chart, you can manipulate the data. You can do that with the Excel spreadsheet. The third export feature is a PowerPoint presentation. So students and teachers can put together a PowerPoint rather quickly. Once again, you're able to edit it from the top toolbar. Here is the data and information. We could eliminate our logo. We could put put your school logo. A teacher could put their name, the syllabus number, the course number, whatever the case may be. And once again, you're able to customize the bar graph and drop and drag it into your presentation. We also have a slide here if you need to use for any sort of notes. And the bar graph is both horizontal and vertical, as well as the line graph as well. All of the PowerPoint presentations have the same way of editing. Another feature noted here is the steering wheel. So if you want to change the way the chart looks, you could go from a bar graph to a line graph once again. Just different ways of customizing the data. This is the metadata. This is where you're going to have access to the source. We have about 18,000 sources that we aggregate from. 25% of them are public sources, such as state governments and census bureaus. The remaining ones are private ones, such as Ipsos, eMarketer, Scarsborough. With all of the source information, you'll be able to have access to the place where we found the information by our research and analyst team by the second tab with the backlink. So now you have some reading support as well. We're not internet scrapers or crawlers, so everything has been vetted from our team. You have trusted sources with all of the data and information on the Statista portal. The next section is our citation dropdown. We have a choice of 5 here. And then as we scroll down the page, you'll see here those different facets and those different areas that you might find useful. Any questions? The next section is called forecasting, very similar to our statistics platform. We have forecasting on 500 industries, 40 economies in a period of 5 years. You have your export features noted here, your metadata, your citation dropdown, and some additional reading support as well. And you'll see on each one of the pages that we have these different areas, all segmented by those icon colors. The next area of our platform is called Studies. We have 20,000 studies on the platform. What's nice about this is instead of using a Google search, and you might find something that you're looking for on page 380, all of the different reports are all populated on this particular subject. You have access to each and every one of these with unlimited clicks and downloads. We provide a summary before you download it. And let's say if you were interested in additional supplemental reading, you could go back through the list, find another different report, read the summary, and then download it once again. And like I said, with the campus license, you have unlimited clicks and downloads, so you're more than welcome to go into the entire list and review and take advantage of each and every one of those. The next section of our platform is called Dossiers and Industry Reports. This is exclusive and proprietary information that our research team puts together. This is what they consider the most relevant about a particular subject. You'll see with the dossiers, we provide a table of contents. We provide it either as a PowerPoint or as a PDF. Once again, just want to point out with the PowerPoint presentation, even with the dossiers, unfortunately, I think my PowerPoint froze, but it's very similar to the other PowerPoint presentation that you have different ways of looking at the data and information, and all of the different source information is noted once again. We could go to the top toolbar. My internet just froze. I think this was my problem. Sorry about that. Oh, sure. About the sources, we have, like I mentioned, 18,000 of them. What happens is that when our analysts and researchers find data and information that they're interested in, that they go through a two-step process. They go through the data and information. They do a review with the head analyst on the floor to make sure that it is a trusted source. We're not pulling from Wikipedias. We're not pulling from blogs. All of the data and information that we are providing to you, you're going to have access to that source information. And if you're interested, at the end of the presentation, I'll be more than happy to forward the list of the top 500 sources that we aggregate from and forward that to Sharon too, if you're interested in seeing that. Is that okay? Did I answer your question, Sheila? Okay, here we go. All right, from the top toolbar, we can go right to our dossier section. Okay. Oh, okay, I think you might, might be correct. Yeah, okay. All right, so here is a list of our dossiers. I was laughing at this earlier. I did not know there could be so much information about the egg industry in the UK, but apparently there is. And you'll see our dossiers range from Instagram to when Alibaba announced their IPO to the Zika virus, the Ebola, and then information such as the egg industry, maple syrup, and male grooming in the UK. And these are added to the platform on a daily basis. We have about 100 researchers in each of their area of specialty. The next section of our platform is called Industry Reports. This is the other exclusive and proprietary section of the database. This is where we have the top 42 industries noted by the NAICS code. Each one of these industry reports have the exact same format. We provide an overview, a table of contents. You're able to download it. And you have access to this as a PDF. We provide, once again, very transparent where we're getting the information from. Here is the link to that NAICS classification, and as we scroll through the document, we provide key figures, SWOT analysis, and also projections. And on each one of the different slides, you will see that source information. Those are updated once a year between September and October. Everything else we update on a daily basis. The next section of the platform is called Topics. It's just another way students like to gather their data and information, or anyone on the platform looking for information. This is a one-stop shop. It's more of a dashboard approach in which we have an overview. We have a dossier, some related topics, those different facets noted here, and you'll see those different sections. From the top toolbar, you could do a search by topics, noted here, or you can go through the list and find one particular topic that you're interested in. Here is your overview. Here is, once again, that dossier. And as we scroll through this, we could go into each and every one of these particular statistics, just pointing out the easy navigation of the platform. Here is your export features. Here is the backlink to the source, the citation dropdown, and those different areas.